Hey guys, welcome back. And we're here with Oz Hadaka and Matthew for the interview 2 of this segment block. Can you guys hear us? And can we hear them actually?
Oh.
I think I can hear Oz.
We can't hear you on Discord.
Why can't you hear me?
Oh.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh. I've been on push
I think
to
it's
talk
working now.
I've been on push to talk the whole time and talking in the stream. What's up,
Oops.
Chad? How are you guys? How is the marathon so far, in your opinion? And how are you guys in this fine, bright, early morning and afternoon?
Well,
Well,
I've had some pizza today. I can't complain.
and you're not sure. I've been streaming for like almost 9 hours. I stayed like almost 26 hours now. I deserve pizza. Okay. Alright, so getting into it a little bit closer now. So we're going to have, like I said, it's a little bit of a special to add it at the very last minute. This is why we said it. Like I said, we're going to actually have Nep Shooter debut for this marathon, so it's the kind of thing. So we'll have Green Z Saber get himself ready, and so once he's ready, he'll go over with the shortest Nep game that you can probably play, and he'll do a showcase with the tutorial. So first off, let's go with our interviewees. So I have Marin as Vert, representing Leanbox, and I have Oz representing Loe. So I wonder where the catch is here. Well, who's your CPU, everyone here? So, alright, Marin, so, actually, no, wait, I have to start with you later because you got a lot of questions. So, Oz, this
Yep.
is your second marathon with HDNMarathon. How do you feel about this one?
Feeling a little bit sleepier because I've been up for like I only have about 4 hours of sleep, essentially, because my body apparently hates me having a full 8 hours, so... I'm still trying to feel a little awake, but still doing my stretches as usual.
Oh. But how do you, so you feel okay about this marathon, bringing back Nephew?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I just
question-
don't like having to use my old mic again because apparently my new mic decided to completely hate itself and end up not working for this. So
What have you done? So,
tried to plug in the thing and it decides to not work.
so currently you have submitted Nephew for another round. Do you tend to continue the grind of the game since you currently tied the world record?
After this, at least, yeah. Probably not right now because I'm still going to do a little bit of practice, but I'll continue to grind afterward. Because I'm still missing about 7.5 seconds because I killed a few too many turrets. So
So there's another one here. Do you plan to run another game for a future marathon if you do plan to submit? So that'll be 2020.
that'll depend on whether or not I get a computer upgrade right now. So I can't really plan on that per se, so
Alright, so I got a tweet here for both of you anyways. So, I got a tweet here saying, when you first looked into or heard about Neptunian franchise, did you think it would be something you could get into? What was the main thing that was able to pull you in? And, Oz?
originally I looked at it as like, wow, what is this? And originally I wasn't really expecting a whole lot out of it because I was actually familiar with the company behind it, Idea Factory and Fileheart, and my history with them didn't start with Neptunia. It started with Agarest, and Agarest was pretty bad to say the least. It was slow, it was grindy, it had way too much dialogue that you can't really skip. Because we didn't really have skips, that whole skip scene function that you saw in V2R and V2 and Fairy Fencer, because it was just so much earlier in their development timeline.
Was that the main thing that pulled you in?
I, in a sense though, I blame another different user outside the regular Neptunia community here. They decided to let's play the first game, and we ended up having a laugh over it. And eventually, after a while, it's like, all right. After I got a PS3, like a year later, after that LP finished, I said, all right, let's play this. Put up with the first game's idiosyncrasies, and it's like, you know what? This was probably one of the, at least, kind of more fun and honest games I've played recently, at least, as opposed to I don't know how many other games I want to list, because I'm still half tired at the moment, so I can't really list them right now.
I believe that. I've been through this right now. I'm going through that phase. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat.
Yeah.
So how about you, Maren? What do you think? What is your...
For me, it started basically with Rebirth 1, because a friend just recommended the franchise to me because we were talking like a little bit about anime and everything. Shout out to Clapton if he's here, I don't know if he is. But basically the humor and the fourth wall breaks just caught me in the first moment. And already as I was playing Rebirth 1, I was thinking, would probably be interesting to speedrun this. And then I found Sega Heart Gold, and in there, when I did my first platinum run, basically in the end, I was already thinking, how the hell would a speedrunner think about that if they were in this situation, lily grinding in this specific spot? Well, and after that I looked into the community, started speedrunning as well, and I've come full circle, so to speak, because I have actually also done that exact platinum speedrun, and I've been in that exact situation at that exact moment, and I now know what I would think in that moment.
Beep, 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 ba-boop, ba-boop.
Well,
Does chat want to give a question to any of the interviews? I just want to see what you guys could throw at least a curveball at them. I actually want to throw a curveball right now at Oz right now and Mara right here. Why is your...
No,
we don't
no.
see anything. We don't see any of that frozen. I don't see anything.
42?
I don't see
Because
anything.
42 is the answer to everything. I mean, how long is this gonna take? 42.
Hey, look, if you give a good question, I actually do give people actually something out of it. So, if you, it has to be an actual serious question, though. But I'm so I don't even know what's going on. I think this is directed to Oz. When's you plat race with him?
I need to go and figure out how to get the 100% quest thing going first. That might be the next meme category.
What's the scene with the Dark Rose Valkyrie speedruns? We have an actual runner, technically, DLH. He actually ran one of the games in MK2, I believe it was. So he was one of the ones that did that run. Hey, I'm throwing a fastball here. Why is Aura not doing OQ? Well, Ox didn't do OQ, so we need him to do OQ also. Okay, so I tried as being a little like taking the other way around. Because people think I can't see nothing. Alright, so before I go into that, so back to Oz. What has been your most interesting run that you've seen throughout the marathon, or what's some run that you're actually looking forward to coming up?
as far as at least the runs I'm looking forward to, definitely the vanilla Neptunia run, simply because I still like to laugh at its bad game design decisions sometimes. But on the other hand, I do like how it ended up being the first game to introduce everybody. Well, introduce the main CPUs at least, even though I'm going to keep on laughing at the recycled models.
Apparently, this is
Because
from
I have...
Okay, keep going.
Oh. Oh no. Worst NEP game? Oh man. Trying to play the first game at all is just... The first 20 levels of that game is just kind of slow and plotting and boring. And then once you end up getting the Neptune break, you quickly understand why it ended up being horribly severely nerfed in the succeeding games, because that thing... imagine having, say, Supernova available all the time, anytime, and at high levels you can cast it twice a turn. It's ridiculously overpowered. And it kind of just completely destroyed the game balance, so...
I think this is a mistake. What is your favorite moment of Vanilla HDN, and why is it 2 hours of memes?
I don't know if it's either that or that stupid centaur pun, when they get trapped in the middle of a CD disc, so... just for being incredibly overbearingly, blatantly bad. That's a pun.
Yeah, to get back to the question with which is the worst game, honestly, in my opinion, I have to say that that's not going to be a popular opinion, but V2R on PC, because they majorly fucked up the VR scenes. Like, only selling point for the game, and I have my others, and it's really, really fucked up with all the, with like the POV is completely messed up, and when you move around it doesn't really work, and it's really, really stupid, which is why I will always put that one as my worst one.
Actually, I do have as a non-NEP game, I still don't like Omega Quintet's Advanced difficulty, by the way, because Order Break is such a horrifyingly bad mechanic. And I played through the DLC stages, and I hated that thing. I hated that mechanic. It completely destroys basically your momentum, and at the worst of times, it goes, start the battle, Order Break, bam, bam, you get hit with like, I don't know, 3 libido splashes and Avatar Destruction's super attacks, and whoops, you're dead. And it's like, I didn't get to do anything. And I just did not like how that went out. That was the stupidest fight in the entire game, and that was the one thing that completely broke my habit of playing a game on the highest difficulty, because Order Break was that bad.
Hawks is volunteering.
Rip.
Oh man. Okay, so... Alright, so...
Good luck on the last 2 bosses of True End, because those 2 will always Order Break.
Alright, don't worry guys.
Always
For your questions, I'm still gonna give you something anyway, so you'll just keep an eye on it a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Marin now. Hey Marin, how did you feel about your first marathon when you first did it? Now you're in this marathon again.
It was sure interesting. Just seeing a couple new people is always amazing, and I mean, because we're not that big of a community, but I really like seeing new people actually come around and be interested in it, and being able to tell a little bit to people that didn't know about it, so I was really happy about that. And obviously, like, a little bit, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up, please. So yeah, that was basically the experience. And I'm happy to be back here, and that's also the run that I'm looking forward to, because getting to race the other 2 in Conquest is obviously going to be cool again. Is my microphone still bad? I'm sorry.
A little bit in there. So, I have this question too. So why Conquest?
Because we have the sword.
Question 3. So conquest.
Conquest.
Question 4. Conquest.
Conquest.
So but getting back to me. So what made you actually come back into the conquest scene? This is like the third time we're actually having conquest from MK2, from originally MK2, and then you took wing under it to race in the victory one. Now it's a 3-way. How do you feel about that race coming up?
I'm really excited for it because it's like Conquest, in my opinion, is just a good run because you have like a lot of stuff to do. Like you need to actually pay attention now you don't miss the events and such. But also for me, it's the first longer category that isn't too long that I really enjoyed. So it's like I've not actually played the game for any other ending. Yes, I didn't, but I think it's really fun. That's basically why I like it. It's fun. That's why I like it. Why is it fun? Because it's fun.
So you like to kill the Neps. That's what you're saying.
Obviously. All those flat chests can die, I think. Maybe. I love you.
Uh-oh. Cho's asking right now the hardest question of all marathon questions. When's MK2 Conquest?
Maybe when I actually connect my PS3 again.
I think he just got censored by his own Discord. he just got censored.
Sorry. When I connect my PlayStation again. Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
So there's gonna
People.
for you, Marin, what are you looking forward, or what has been the most exciting run of the marathon so far for you? So if you saw a run that just happened, or the one that you look forward to coming up?
I'm just gonna have to go with the same one. For me, it is definitely just the Conquest race. And otherwise, also seeing Super Neptunia again. So the RPG. And I'm sorry, Discord seems to not like my current internet.
Oh no, the love is real. Hawk's asking the hard questions. We must know. Well, NetBot actually figured it out and then it just changed the decision. What the hell?
Womp womp.
Uh-oh. Nico's asking why Vert.
Hail Lady Greenheart.
What the hell? Look, Oz, what CPU? What CPU, Oz?
Block.
Just block. Just block. While Marin gave all hail. But you killed her in Conquest.
But she doesn't put up a fight. She loves me. That's why she doesn't put up a fight. And I don't need any notes for that split.
So there's this thing that you remember how last year you also had the DLC. How come no DLC this year?
Because that's cheating. You don't need to fake a Hapburn. That's like, why would you want to fake the Hapburn when you can have the real Hapburn?
I think he just censors himself again.
God damn it, Discord!
Why do you need the...
I think your microphone hates you too.
Yes.
I think he censored Conquest. Okay, so I got so if you guys were to submit another game, oh yeah, I guess to Oz this, didn't I? I asked you already that which game you're gonna be submitting, right? Or you plan to?
Yeah, and it's still dependent on hardware upgrades first.
Oh, okay. How about you, Marin? What game do you feel like you're gonna be submitting for in the near future? I think Marin just died and his mic took him over.
Oh yeah.
Well, we lost Marin. He went to the chat. He's blending in with the crowd.
Please do not. Don't
What
do
is
that.
the best waifu and why Marin's answer wrong? I wonder that too. The Phil Ox is quitting Forgo. He forgot in Forgo and he's now quitting Super Nip. And then what's next? But Ox, you're coming back with Vanilla Plat next year. Oh snap. God damn. You guys are terrible. He technically did conquest himself. Actually, oh, he actually did conquest himself. It's Aura submits OQ. Oh man, everyone's forcing Aura with this. So chat, I want to hear your right now opinion. What are you looking forward to, and what run have you seen that looked exciting to you? What the heck is this arrows? It's quick. It's the replica. Oh, the replica sword. What a quick. Alright. Hit percent. So, see, Super RMG runs like a boy. Man, we still have incentives, guys. You guys like have a lot of incentives, especially the Nip use still ongoing, but that's gonna end around at some point in time. So you gotta snipe the names if you can. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be me getting memes still. but Oz, come on, I could see you doing OQ. Come on. Can you? Can you? Maybe? Maybe? Please? I'll give you Ox. I'll give you Ox. Everything's way too high, Ox. Endeavor meme. So, did that chat like all the way up? There. He can do the incentive on his own. Alright, so we actually do have the surprise was unexpected for all the current viewers and such. Neptunia Shooter. How do you guys feel like that most unannounced kind of thing? Mexican computer saying he enjoys when the runners suffer for your enjoyment. Nep. Oh my god. This chat is out of control, man. Also, shout out to 85 fucking people still here in this one stream, still alive. Well, some are there. Some perished along the way, man. We'll never forget their sins. Fun things are fun. But you said this wasn't fun, Hash. Yes. Quick with the Sonate. Partner this channel Twitch. Kappa. Wow, Kappa. So for me, because I won't be back until my next restream won't be back until the vanilla Neptunia run, and Oz will actually restream up. Oh man. I mean, Ox will be taking over the restream after the Nep shooter, and then the bomb will take over from that point on. So it's been a hell of a meme journey with you guys every single marathon and in any type of stream. I don't know how I'm dealing with you, and I don't know how you're dealing with me. But goddamn, at least you guys like had spam fun with Isn't Makes Me Live, which I actually am like want to thank you guys for doing that. It's to get the chat into it, even if it's spam. So it's supposed to donate for Japanese, not race or French. Sonate. But I do have one here. Where is that one? So Oz, when's bopping world record? Come on.
After I stop killing way too many turrets, and probably just refining my route a little more.
What do you have to change in your route? Just kills?
Possibly. I might be able to cut like 10, 20 kills here and there, but just on farming. But right now it's just really RNG dependent at this point.
Alright, so let's throw in some more questions with these guys in the chat. I want to see more questions from you. Let's see how much you can throw. I'll double what I was gonna give you. Throw some questions at us, chat. Let's see how many Oz can answer. 1 point for every perfect answer, without easy ones. One doesn't count. Tadaru doesn't count. One. Would you rather stop eating or stop sleeping if you could choose, Oz? It's terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. Which net game is the best to get to in the series casually? Depends on how you really want. Like, a lot of people go into the Rebirth series because it's the most popular and it became the more notable series. So you're better off starting with that. Starting with any spin-off game is up to you, really. It's spin-off still. Remove the requirement to do so and be forced not to and suffer the consequences. Remove sleep. Wow, he chose to remove sleep. I'm doing that right now. I'm hungry. What console? Well, this is pretty obvious, but it depends on the outside here. What's your favorite console?
Ooh, man. I mean, I haven't really been playing my console games all that much these days, though. But then again, started picking up my Switch again.
No, PC. He's on Windows. It's Microsoft, obviously. Where's Microsoft?
That or it's just Azure Lane spam.
Man, Hash asking real serious questions. How would you integrate climate change into Neptune? How do you live without an air conditioner? I'm doing that right now so that you guys don't hear wind tunnel. Yeah.
I mean, I have my window open still.
Oh my god. Okay, so after Endeavor, one more question. That'll be it, and we have to move on. Let's see. Hey, what? No, we cannot yeet Hash because we have to bury him first. That's the last question. Everyone's just yeeting people. You guys are just like the weirdest people in this group. Everyone is just going to yeet people, huh? Okay, we're gonna have to yeet these guys out of here too. Civ game with net mods. A lot of people are actually suggesting net mods with Call of Duty. Was it Call of Duty? Not Call of Duty.
It was, I think it was Black Ops 3 or something.
Black Ops and I think it was Civ actually. Someone said that, or was it Skyrim?
Civ 5 definitely had net mods. Also Stellaris.
When is the L14
and Left 4 Dead?
Oh my god. The man of culture. Yeah, we'll see about that. But anyways, so we're gonna call it the interview here. I hope you guys are ready for the next shooter. So we're gonna get it set up. Any last words from the potato crew here? The yeah, you potato. I chunk it.
Beep.
What am I doing?
Squaw.
No, it's duck. Wait, how does a duck sound?
No, it.
That's not how a duck sounds? Okay, okay, we're setting Oz out. He became a duck. Alright guys, thanks for being in the interview. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. Alright. Alright, so Oz will see you for your run coming up with Ox taking over for you, and Marin, we'll see you for Conquest in a later time.
Conquest.
Quack.
No quack!